New week, new episode. Welcome back to the Drawing Board podcast, where we lay everything on the table, be brutally honest, and keep it real. So, what's today's topic, guys? Let me know. Why is it always Hannah?
Be honest. Be honest.
Now, Khan, I want you to tell us what today's podcast is.
All right. Today's episode, as we're all in the age of our 20s, today's episode is the 20s kind of midlife crisis.
I don't have no crisis.
Raw.
So you might as well start.
In it,
Yeah,
sorry.
alright.
You might as well
General, go on.
He's got his life sorted out.
Yeah,
raw.
in it.
You're the anomaly, so you tell us how you ain't been crising up.
I just ain't got no crisis at the moment, innit? Like, hey, I'm lucky right now. Don't say I didn't have any crisis, but obviously right now,
You're good. You're blessed.
yeah, hey.
Okay.
But
Lucky
no
for
midlife
some then.
crisis right now. I'm still young now. I'm a spring chicken.
It's true.
Obviously.
No, it's true. No, it is.
And I'm an old hen.
God.
Yeah.
Aye.
You moving
She
like
said
you're
I
the
am a
oldest.
old head.
Yeah, but
I didn't say.
she kissed her teeth like she's the mad oldest on the table. We're still in our 20s. Everyone's young here.
No.
I'm shook, fam. I'm not gonna lie. I'm running out of time.
Nah,
Let's
man.
not talk.
But see,
Time.
but hold on.
That's what I'm-
But that's the midlife 20 crisis. You're running out of time. Why do you feel like that?
Everyone has their time.
That's what I'm
Literally,
saying.
everyone has their time.
Nah,
Nah.
but there's a time limit.
Yeah.
No, there is
Alright,
a,
so
you know
go
why
on.
there is a time limit? Because you guys say there's a time limit because of social media and all of that.
No.
Grab me.
Men, you don't think about things because really and truly, you can have babies up until the day you
facts.
die. We can't.
We have a biological clock and it is ticking.
Thank you very
It's
much.
actually about to explode.
Let me tell you something. By 40 or 45, your body starts going into menopause stage, you know. And menopause starts it carries on for quite a while. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm turning 25 soon. Allow it. I'm turning 25 soon. But I thought I would at least been
but
pregnant.
hold
or,
on.
do you know what I'm saying? Or had a child by now.
Plans don't go to plan, is it? Like, plan, you know, like, literally, there's like bumpy roads. Like, hey, listen, I know what I'm saying.
You have to
Like,
divert
you know what I'm
sometimes.
saying?
There's
Exactly.
sometimes there's a red light. You got to take the next route.
Alright.
It
I
happens.
hear that.
It's
I
not
do
all
hear
plain
that.
sailing, innit?
Yeah, but still, it doesn't stop the clock from ticking.
But
Yeah.
what is it you're putting yourself towards that you feel that pressure? Because if it's just your life, what is it you're levitating towards that makes you feel that pressure?
So, right, I got a list, yeah? And on that list, I need to be a homeowner. I
Okay.
need to have babies. Actually, the babies should be on top of that list. But then also, my mum says I need to be married. So, I need to be married, have a baby, have a house before I turn 30. Can you get it for me? I don't want to be an old mum.
Yeah,
I
hear
want.
that.
Do you know what?
I hear that
Can
one
I
too.
just say
I'm
I
on
want to?
that.
I want to pull up to the school, yeah.
I'd still be young.
And then the kids be like, "Wow, your mum's nice, you know."
Yeah, same.
I want that. I actually want
I
that.
want that.
all the single dads looking. Who's that mummy over there?
Yes.
I remember one time I was in school. I think I must have been in like year 9, and my mum brought me some dinner, like just because that's what she does, isn't it? She brought me some chicken and rice and veg, yeah. And my mum jogged across the field, yeah. All the
every
boys
man's
was
right.
like,
Baywatch scene.
like, yeah. My mum was just like, here, Hannah, and then jogged back, you know, as you do, whatever. And all the boys was like, oh man, Hannah, that's your mum. And I was like, yeah, Larry, whatever. I told my mum was like, oh, whatever. You know, my mum was gassed.
Yeah, of course.
And I want
Happy
that.
she was speaking raw. I still got it.
Yeah.
I want to still have it.
Thank you.
Straight.
So what? You can't still have it when you're what? In your like.
I don't want to
30s
be
or something?
like 60.
You know,
or
Do you know what I
whatever.
mean?
Yeah,
innit?
word. My
Black
mum's
don't
50
crack
and
as
she's
well,
still
you know.
got it.
No,
you
I'm
know what I
talking.
mean?
Yeah, I hear that, but I'm
Yeah,
not
but
trying to have, like,
you're like also you are how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
24.
Okay, right. And your mum's 50. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You need to allow that. 'Cause I'm 24.
One year older than the Donny.
and also when I reveal my age, then what am I then? Ancient? Like, stop it.
Oh, wait,
yeah, no.
what I mean?
You slap the label, you gotta face that
Yeah,
energy.
do you know what I mean?
You gotta face that energy. That's you.
I want to change seats now. Seriously.
You wanna do the reshift already?
Yeah.
Nah, that's just between me and Josh, innit? I'm the granddad
Yeah,
to
calm,
Josh. You get what I
calm,
mean?
calm.
Yeah.
Cool. I haven't forgot what I was saying, to be fair. So just take over,
Because
Carl.
you heard the
Serious.
age, innit? Nah,
Yeah.
But I'll be honest.
Do you know what I mean?
But I'll be honest, it's like, you got... Why are you dying?
Hannah, you laughing at me?
Because of this. She said,
No, because I hear it.
I think, I'm actually going to exit because I'm getting angry now.
I don't make me weak.
Oh
make
my
me weak.
days, no.
Look how I tried to-
I'm actually gonna leave now. I swear to God, I will exit.
Hey,
It's enough.
look
I'm
how
not
I
even
tried to
revealing my-
divert it. That's just
Yeah.
mine and Josh's
Oh
thing.
my
No, I hear
days.
it.
Oh
I'm
my
not even
days.
revealing my age to no one. Don't at me.
Woo! Sorry, do you know what it is? I saw you trying to divert it, but I looked at your face and that's why I turned my head away. I'm
No,
sorry.
don't do that. Don't try to bring it in that it was my fault. I did divert it. You
My
brought
bad.
it
Go
back.
ahead.
You
go
brought
ahead.
it back. But what I'm saying is, your age, for example, your mum telling you need to be married. You don't. Why? You're still building your career. You're still finding your feet. Do you even know who you are to be married?
Okay, so the reason why I need to be married is because I want a kid.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Do you
yeah,
understand?
same.
Yeah. Not because I need to be married, because that's what the next stage. No, if you want to have a child, you need to be
to
married.
married. I hear that.
And I want a baby.
So you can't get
I
married.
actually sound mad, I want a baby. I need
see,
to
that's
relax.
why it's crazy.
I actually need to relax myself.
What else in life do you want to do? What else in life besides marriage, baby, own a house, and that? What is it? What else do you want to do?
See, I was telling our dear friend Jinka that I want to be a mum. Like, I will have a spike.
I just said, cuz no kid, no marriage. What else do you want
I
to
actually
do?
sound mad, but no, seriously. From the age of like 10, I always knew I wanted to be a mum, and I said, I wouldn't put having a child on hold just to like have a career or all of that, because for me, I'm very maternal, so that's one thing I want. That's one thing I'm very certain I want in my life.
Baby.
Do you know what? It's so crazy because I'm the same. I do want to be a mum. I think that's probably, out of all the things I want to do in life, that will probably be for me one of my greatest achievements is to be a mum, be a wife, and have that family. However, I think I would put having a child on hold for what I want still. I think I would.
I feel like
only because I know eventually I do want a child, but I just see the way I've envisioned my life, and I know I shouldn't really do this, but the way I see my life going, I need to not have no kids. I need to get to a certain level first before I can have kids. And I really want to bring in my child into a space how my parents did it. I want it to be a thing where I have a child and I have a mortgage and I do the whole thing. I don't want to say it properly because I don't want to offend no one, but the traditional way, should I say. I do want to do it in that way. So I think I would. But I'm not going to lie. If I hit 29, I'm just going to, I'm sorting it out.
This is my thing.
I'm not going to lie. I'm going to have a child by 29 at least. I have to.
That's
I
my
need
aim.
to.
But why?
No, but when you
Like,
say
I
you
still
need,
don't understand, like-
what's the need?
Because after 35, the chances of you getting pregnant it
Alright,
drops
cool, yeah, that's
like
after
half.
35. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but-
like 29 to 35.
6
like,
years.
It's still 6 years. As much as
Big
cool, I
6
understand.
years,
Yeah, time goes in it, but
You're not trying to hear it.
I
You're not
don't
trying to hear it.
know.
You know, like,
We
that's
don't
how
wanna
school
be-
is,
I'm
like,
sorry,
I saw-
Josh.
I
I'm
saw it was
sorry.
on
I
those
hear what
schools,
you're
innit?
saying, but it's like I want a baby before I'm 30.
So mad. No, do you know what it is? Do you know what's mad? Yeah, a woman, when you start your period, as mad as I don't want to go too much into depth into it, but
Talk about
when
it.
a girl starts their period, that's their body telling you you're ready for a child.
I hear you.
I started my period when I was 11 years old. My body was telling me I was ready for a child at 11.
Yeah.
So, and each year as you get older, you kind of you're losing an egg. You're losing the chance to have a child. Understand? So. I'm 11. I'm 11. I'm X amount age. I'm not telling you lot my age anymore. You lot violated.
You lot. It's
back.
gone.
Whoa!
It was definitely you.
I'm thinking, violated. You're only talking about spring chicken. That's what made her feel like that. We're innocent, fam. We was just laughing.
Nah, I'm taking my sponge back. Man just jumped on me.
No, I definitely drew him out though. Don't worry. I held it down. I held it down.
About spring chicken, fresh egg. Look at him.
So I'm this age now, yeah. So obviously I've had my period for a long time, to understand. So if I'm looking to have my child 35, there could be more complications when I do get pregnant, like the child has more chance of being Down syndrome, stuff like that. I would rather just have it early, get started early, and also finish early.
Right.
Alright, wait. Oh, let me take this.
I'm ready for a minute. Don't worry.
No.
She's not be giving the looks. It's just let me feel the energy.
Yeah, I'm just not even
Obviously, I
looking.
hear when you're saying that, yeah, you started your period when you was 11 and that, and then that's your body telling you that you're ready in it.
Yeah.
that's not obviously things in life then saying that, are you really ready to have a child there and then, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, because really and truly, you're not ready to have a child when you're 11.
No,
innit?
of course,
Like,
yeah.
do you get what I'm saying? Like, your body might be, you might be, and even that, you probably might not be able to hold the baby. Like, I don't even know. What's the youngest age at?
I
But
think a child,
do you get what I'm saying, innit?
and I think a girl had a
But,
child
hey,
at like 9,
young
you
pregnant
know.
girls.
Nah,
I don't.
yeah, you know, but I get what you're saying, but then again, you got to think about your whole life. Like, you already said you wouldn't put, what's it called? You wouldn't put your life
No,
on
I
hold.
wouldn't. If I knew I was in a position to bring in a child, I wouldn't do
But
it.
that's why I haven't had a child yet. Do you
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah, no, legit.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm so
So what's your
strict on
pressure?
myself.
Your pressure is just your
Now
bodily
my
functions.
age, now my age now is my pressure.
With the alongside the bodily function, it's not life. Because all I'm hearing is a year. I'm not saying like you got to chat rubbish. All I'm hearing, but what I'm saying, all I'm hearing is from 11, you start your period. That's when your body's telling you to have a baby, and then every year you lose an egg. So, is it the pressure of you feel like I need to have one now because I've started my period from 11, or is it just your life? Do you get what I mean?
For
Because
me,
what in
it's
life is pressuring you?
I want to be a mum.
I'll be honest though. I do feel
How
like
many times I have to tell you? I want to be a mum, man. What?
I think for me, I'm easily influenced. I'll be honest. That's something I've always kind of been like at times, and you know, I look at even at school. Everyone always thought that I was going to be the first one to have a child, which I thought was an insult. To be fair, because look at me now and look at you. But
Raw.
no,
Hey,
but
no,
it's true though. But
do you
it's
know
true.
what?
How you gonna
Hear
put
it.
that on me and say I'm gonna be the first one to have a child when really and truly you're now one of the
do
first?
you know what?
Do
There
you
was
get me?
bare
I-
people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I used to hear that all the time. Like I'm not gonna do this before marriage and all this, and then like.
And then
you
next
leave
minute
school,
you think,
you're the
oh,
first one.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the first one.
So I feel like now just seeing all my people from school as well, like have kids and
Alright, but what they do with their life?
yeah, that's the only thing that scares me. They're not doing.
No disrespect to you
They're
guys.
not actually
Hey,
no, but they're
you're taking
not.
care of your child, innit? But really and truly, like, what are you
They're
doing?
not doing
innit?
much, and if you look at them compared to like all the young people that are now like, I bought a house. Or
Sorry,
whatever, I've got a
Josh
mortgage.
really woke up today and chose violence.
Sorry, I'm in that mood, innit?
Yeah, I can tell.
Today's been long, innit? Like,
Hey, Hannah,
it is what it is,
Hannah
innit?
said,
Like,
why? Hannah's on his wave.
Hannah
said, why? I don't think it's violence.
No, hey, I get that. Yeah, there's some parents in that. Like, I know, yeah, some parents that do their thing in it,
Yeah.
that have had their child young in it. But some of you, yeah,
Wrong.
you're useless and worthless, innit?
Yeah.
The
I
harmony.
feel like
Hallelujah.
Praise the
Amen.
Lord.
I feel like for me, I do hear what you're saying, and I feel like I've seen too many young people my age that have had kids and they're not in the position, or even when I look at their position, I'm like, I would not want to, like, I just wouldn't want to have to deal with that. Even when it comes to, for instance, maybe, you know, going down the council route and temporary housing, I would not want to expose my child to that, no matter how small or whatever. And this is not a diss to nobody, because at the end of the day, you got to make do, you know what I'm saying, with what you got. But me, I just want to I just want to do things, I really don't want to say properly, but ideally,
your properly.
yeah, like I just want to do things properly. And to me, I think that's the proper way. I feel like, you know, you work hard, you do what you need to do, you get your mortgage or whatever, you make sure you're good in life, and then you take that route down. Some people have slip-ups. Listen, we all know. People have slip-ups, whatever, one night stands, whatever, like, cool, it gets like that. But I feel like maybe with me, I'm that's not happening to me. I don't have sex, yeah? I don't. I'm celibate. No, don't laugh at me, because I genuinely don't, because that's the only way I can stop myself from getting pregnant. Do you know what I mean?
I hear that.
Yeah, because I'm not on contraception. I'm not going on. I'm not pumping myself up with all these things for your benefit because you
condom
want to
on
get
then.
off.
Put the
No
condom
way.
on.
Hold
Put
on.
the
Then
condom
what if
on.
you're with someone for a while?
Yeah, I got condoms.
Because I'll be real, I'm not on that. I'm
Oh,
not,
okay,
I'm not
cool,
putting
cool,
nothing in
cool,
my
cool,
like
yeah,
pills
yeah.
and all that. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
I'm
mean?
not on it. It's horrible. I was on the implant for a while and I blew up like a balloon. And it stopped my period for 6 months. Then I was on for a little bit. Then it stopped me again. And it's like, this is not good for my body. And I also have to. That's also another thing I have to keep in mind, is that I do genuinely want to have kids, and I don't want that to mess up anything in
But
the
you know-
foreseeable future.
You know what my thing is? It's like you've put this pressure on yourself to have kids, yeah. or you want kids, but you're not even ready to be in a relationship. So how are you going to then jump and have kids?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what it reminds you of? You see Fresh Prince, yeah? When Hillary was like, I want a child, innit?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm having a baby. Then Will was like, who's the dad? I don't know. But it's like, not saying you're like that.
No,
but
but
I'm just
it
saying
makes
in
sense.
general,
You know what I
like,
mean?
that's
It
what
makes
it is.
sense.
Like,
'Cause
you can't
I
have
know-
one thing, but then not have what it comes with, innit?
I know right now I'm actually not ready to be in a relationship, and I'm really trying to take some. But this is why I'm so scared, because I'm like, I do want to. I don't. I
It's the
don't want to be in
pressure,
a
though.
relationship. I'm not
It's
gonna
the
lie.
pressure, though.
But I would want to. I'm making conscious steps to learning to. Like I'm making an effort in life to obviously get to that point, because I do want to be in a relationship at some point. But I also said I really want to be in a relationship with my man for a certain amount of time, like a good 3 years at least. Then he proposed. Then we're married for a while before we have kids. Maybe 2 years.
I'm
travel,
sorry to
whatever.
break the news to you. 29 don't look feasible.
No, I know, but that's what exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then we have a baby. But you know what? God has always got a plan. Are you not laughing at me?
No.
Don't do that.
Hannah, no.
Wait, you're not laughing at me? Hey, I was laughing with Natalie. Hey,
That's why I tell her.
hold on. Hey,
I really no. Seriously,
out now,
I
I'm
want
out.
to move Saints now. Seriously, because Josh.
No, you know it was-
No.
I had to laugh and look at you because I felt the coming. You get me? So I had to, yeah, I'm saying. But what?
And I said, "Are you not laughing at me?" Like she was actually gonna.
We ain't got no more to say. So
What I'm trying to say is, this is what I'm saying though. With what he's saying, life doesn't always go the way you want. So it's like, see what you're saying? You want the 3 years, and then you want a couple years, and then, bro, you might meet someone, and within 1 year you marry them, and then in 1 year you have a child.
That's true.
But that's what I'm saying. Life happens. You know what
But
I'm saying?
I'm you know what? I'm trying to learn to. I've okay, so I had a conversation with my mum the other day, because my mum's noticed this about me from when I was young, and my mum told me, I think because I look to my mum got married quite young and whatever, had her kids, but
How old?
my mum got married at 23, had my older
mum,
brother
19.
like 24, 25.
But can I just jump in really quickly?
Yeah.
That was a very different time.
Exactly,
saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what my mum said. My mum said, you need to start, you're watching me and whatever
what I'm
and all
saying.
of that.
You
You need
can't.
to lift that up. She was like, it was a different time. And not only that, my mum was like, we were in the church, you know, like we were heavily in the church. And at that time, everyone was getting married. It just happened. She was like, the one thing I would want you to do is make sure you're financially stable first. And then you find somebody that really genuinely loves you, that can be a good dad. You get to know the person. And then, but she was like, you need to stop putting too much pressure on yourself. And I guess she thought at first it was to do with my brother and his girl, but I was like, no, that's dead. Like, I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
It's just my own insecurities that just get the better of me. But I've learned to kind of put that to the side. And I think now my issue is just, I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's alright.
I think my issue now is I want to make sure that I'm not behind in anything. Well, hold on, let me figure out what I'm trying to say. The difference of it now is obviously my career. So I don't want to be too old in my career, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, I get
Do you know what I mean
Yeah,
when I say that? Like, I feel like I'm running out of time.
Especially in your field.
Right.
Yeah, I get you.
Right, I'm running out of time. I'm seeing 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds picking up Grammys.
If you
And
don't know, Hannah does music just to let the people them know.
Sing, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know? I actually need to start getting used to saying that. You
get
know.
what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like you don't want to put it out there.
Yeah, no, I know. I think it's just for so long I've always been embarrassed of how it happened.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. One
So-
experience don't tell your whole story.
Yeah. But I sing, guys. But yeah, so I guess with my field, I started taking this seriously when I was like 16, 17 years old. I'm now going to be 25 soon, and it's like I'm nowhere where I want to be. And that's what's really eating me up, because I really thought I was going to do right now I thought I was going to be living in America, fam, working with big boy producers. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought I would be touring and doing other stuff. I really thought I'd be doing a lot more, whereas right now I'm getting ready to release like the first piece of original music I've got. Do you know what I
This is
mean?
what I'm saying in life, yeah. This is like for all of us. It's okay, now you're doing it. You weren't doing it then, but it wasn't for you then.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
You
true.
wouldn't have wrote the body of work you're writing now then.
That's true.
This is what you want to do. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like with the twin art stuff, with the
Yeah.
clothing. I've been planning it with them for 3.5 years.
Yeah.
I just got a tee out.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
I'm very aware that there's timings for everything, like, and everything happens for a reason. I'm very big on that. But I just feel like, especially when, for me, to be honest, I'm 27. No, I am 27. Shit, I had to just double take that. I'm 27, and for me,
No. Don't even start. Don't start, because don't start.
Hey, it wasn't. I didn't do anything.
So guys, if you
I'm
don't
not-
see me in the next episode, you know what happened.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
I quit.
Hey, look at
No,
Khan's
no,
face.
no.
Watch Khan's
You're
face back
red.
in it. Watch Khan's face back exactly. I didn't do anything. Watch Khan's face back, please.
What? You pulling on the comments already, man. So what's
No,
Khan's
please.
face back?
Watch Khan's face back in it, please.
I just go on.
Clear my name.
I don't remember what I was saying.
You're
No,
27.
Yeah.
See, look, I done told you it's Khan.
You don't need to stop.
She
Because it's
said,
genuinely
I can't remember what I was saying, so I
Yeah.
reminded her the last thing exactly because I wanted to remember what she's saying.
I've actually genuinely forgotten.
No, you said,
I'm 27.
yeah,
Yes.
and then you said that you.
I don't remember. We're gonna move on. So basically, I feel like for me, as I'm drawing near the end of my 20s,
Yeah.
and certain things are not in place. Let's just forget the baby thing. But like, I'm still living at my mum's house. I love my mum dearly, but I genuinely believe I've outgrown that space.
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like I need to get out of that space. But then, like Hannah said, I don't want to go down the council house route. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't. Because I feel like it's very easy to get stuck in that thing because you get comfortable. But then you'll find that when people buy houses, they end up paying less on their mortgage than people who are living in council houses pay. So for me, it's like I desperately want to leave my mum's house, but I don't want to go to do the council flat. But I'm not ready to buy a house. So it's just like, where is my life going? In my head, I'm just like, where is it going? Where's the next step? And I'm nearly hitting 30. I need to be moving. The ball needs to get rolling, and that's what's like scary for me. So yeah, that's
So
why I'm
do
just,
you think you're stuck?
yeah.
But are you being proactive though?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. In your from your 20s to let's say 20 to 25, was you on job?
In terms of what though?
Like building something.
Like building, either saving or investing or...
So for me, I would say, I have to be honest, when my previous relationship, I didn't really ever think about it. I was kind of just living.
You were just living for
Living
Yeah,
la,
just living in the
100.
moment kind of
Yeah,
thing. Like I
yeah,
didn't even
yeah,
think
yeah.
about it. I don't think I ever really saw. I didn't see us breaking up, but I just didn't envision us being together forever. Like that was my husband, whatever. So I wasn't building towards anything. I was kind of just living life as it was. With my current partner, I definitely do see. There are some issues, yeah, not gonna lie, but I definitely do see a future with that person and building towards. So we are building, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Do you understand? So it's just like.
So if you know that quote, why are you rushing yourself then? If Rome wasn't built in a
Because
day, where's the pressure?
What are you not getting? My biological clock is ticking.
I hear it, yeah, but you guys are moving like as soon as you turn 30 or something,
It's
you can't
game
have
over.
no more babies. Like
Come on,
literally,
man.
As soon
like
as
my
I-
mum had me when she was 31. Like literally, my mum was 31 and my dad was 31 as well. And me and my mum are mad close. Like it's not like a mad like. My mum, I can talk to my mum about anything. Like that's my mum innit. Like,
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying?
But
innit?
your mum only has one, innit? You.
Yeah, I'm only. Yeah. I'm my
Yeah,
mum's
but
only
I
child.
would be okay if I only plan to have one child. I would be fine with. I wouldn't care what age.
No, I
But
hear
I'm
it.
planning on having quite a few kids. So I
much-
want
how
at
much?
least 3 kids,
Three
and
is
I
such
wanted.
an odd
I
number,
really
though.
want to adopt.
3, I feel like if you have 3, you need the 4th. Oh,
I-
you're gonna
yeah, I
adopt,
wanna
adopt a little
adopt.
Chinese baby. They're
Why?
cute, man.
No, I'm alright.
What's wrong with Chinese babies?
There's nothing wrong with them, but I know I'm gonna have Chinese baby in my family anyway. My sister, well, I call her my sister-in-law because I really want her to marry my brother. But
Where's she from?
she's from China,
Full Chinese.
full Chinese, speak
Yeah, so
Cantonese
she don't.
and everything.
So she don't need to adopt a
So I don't
Chinese
need
baby.
to
baby.
adopt the Chinese baby.
If he was going to adopt though, what would it be? I just want to know. Like, would you
A
have
black
thought of
baby.
one?
No, this might be bad, yeah, but
Go on.
I was chatting to my friend. I said I might adopt a white baby because all these white people always want to adopt our babies.
Oof.
What? It's not bad to say that. It's not bad to say that.
It's
Is
not.
it?
It's not.
I don't know because you know all went quiet.
She said it's not bad to say
Well,
that.
I want to adopt a black child.
Is
anyway.
it?
Do you know what? I'm really not bothered. I feel like I have the ability to love any child. But I really just feel like I would love to give a home
I got
to
it.
a baby.
I got it.
Go on.
But listen, hear me out though.
Go
If you
on.
want a baby so much, flip it. Adopt first, then find the free.
Nah, man. No. I ain't got no time to waste. I need to get out. I need to get going.
Can I ask you lot a question? Because
on,
obviously,
go
I understand that boys don't
Listen,
think
flip
like
it.
us, yeah. So what age do you want to be when you have your child?
27. 27.
So it's very
That's 2
soon.
years.
Huh?
That's very soon.
Are you gonna get married?
We'll see, innit?
I'll be real, yeah.
He ain't trying to reveal too much. Cause,
We'll see, innit?
Yeah, but
Don't-
you got to get married though.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
No, hey, man's
No, but no,
yeah,
because
but you don't know. He might have
no,
plans.
no,
and
but
you're
I know
ruining
Carl.
it.
Carl will get
You're
married.
ruining it.
You will get married.
Of course,
though.
I'm getting married. I'm
Yeah,
getting
that's what I'm
married.
We
saying.
established that.
Oh, sorry.
But mine's 27. When growing up, it was 25. I want a house. I want my
Yeah.
kids. I want marriage. Blah, blah, blah. It happens. It always happens. But this is what I'm saying. I felt like from what we spoke about last week with the whole,
Daddy
yeah,
issues.
I felt like that was what was holding me down with the pressure.
Right.
So once I let that go, and you know, when I had the little comfort
Yeah,
around, you
yeah.
get me?
Still feels good.
That after that, I felt like, do you know what? Once my mum said to me, just stop pressuring yourself. I looked
Yeah.
up, I said, do you know what? I hear it. I said, let me do this. Let me do the clothing. Let me do the accounting thing and try to become fully qualified. And let me just take my time. Where's the rush? And then now I'm just here.
But
I'm
but
living
can
my
I
life.
can I just say that because you boys don't have that innate biological clock in you, you're very calm. If you wanted to bust in a woman and have a baby at 89, you probably could.
100%.
Unless
Easy.
your sperms ain't swimming properly, you probably could.
No, definitely.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But at
Definitely.
89, do you think me and Hannah are pushing out a baby?
Of course. But
Hey,
it's,
no, but cool. Wait.
But
I'm
this
hearing
is when
this
men-
How
now.
can you both go,
I'm
No,
hearing all
because
this
men are not
biological clock stuff, yeah. But cool, deep it, yeah. You see, with me, I've been with my girl, yeah, for 6 years, innit? We like, if it wasn't for certain things that happened last year or something, I probably would have we were planning on having a child last year, innit?
Yeah.
Like I'm planning on having a child within the next 2 years, and that's because I've been with my girl for 6 years, and I know like this is the person that I don't get into I'm not like this isn't no indirect or anything, yeah, but I don't get into relationships like past time or anything, innit? Like
Yeah.
you see, like I've probably only been in 2 serious
Yeah,
relationships. innit?
same.
Same.
So
Yeah.
more times when I'm with someone, I'm trying to build something
Yeah,
in it. So I'm
100%.
building it from the get go. So now I know when I'm before I touch 30,
Yeah.
I got 7 years till I'm 30 in it. Like I know.
Rub
that
it in.
raw. I know that raw. That obviously
got
within
6.
the next 2 years, that do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, they've
That
got
obviously
5.
something's there in it.
Sorry.
But yeah, man, like that's the only thing. Like I hear the biological clock thing here, but it can only be used for a certain like.
No, but do you know
time
what? You
personally,
say
innit?
that
Like,
because
true.
first of all, you are still you're not your age is nice, yeah. Not only that, you've been with your girl for 6 years.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And not only that, you're a man, so
Yeah.
you can't really say. I hear what you're saying, but you can't say you can't use that because I'm going to be 25. I ain't got no man, you know, no
Nah,
man.
Cool.
Yeah. And what else was my point?
Hey, that's all.
No,
I
no.
ain't got no.
No, hold on. You said, and, yeah, so
I ain't
I'm
got
telling you
no
that
man.
No man. No
No
man.
No man.
no house.
No,
No
man.
yard.
As
no,
in- as in-
no.
as in mortgage,
Yeah, as
as
in
in
mortgage.
mortgage, yeah.
Hold on. What did I say to you? I said,
No man.
and I'm a woman. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm a female, so I
And a
do have a
kinsman.
certain clock. And I honestly, you'll never be able to understand because obviously
Understand.
you are a man, but
Yeah.
you genuinely can hear that
Clock ticking.
Okay, let me be honest with you. I agree with you on that aspect because of me being Turkish.
Yeah.
You know how the culture is.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
You see, if you're 30 and you ain't married in Turkish culture, it's like
What you
go on
doing?
for you?
Literally.
Yeah.
What go on for you? Do you get what I mean? So I hear it, then they feel the pressure. So without the culture, just women in general, you don't feel that getting older. It's like I'm not into something cemented. I don't see my baby coming in 3 years. I don't see the marriage. Do
Cool.
you get what I mean? So I hear them.
You see, cool. You see in that in like Turkish culture, like, cool, mum and dad Turkish, this and that, yeah. More times, yeah, they don't really have anything to really worry about. All they're doing is worrying about their life, innit? So they don't really pay. No, tell me, am I wrong?
No, it's true.
Like, they'll get their bills paid for, all of that. They're literally just focusing on themselves. So more times, they would have enough time and they would be doing stuff to actually find someone. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of, like, me personally, I think that's kind of different. But I do hear it, innit? Like, yeah, where someone's giving you a time and this and that. But
each of their own, 100%. But I'm saying, like, with the when you lot say you're nearly 30 and you haven't got that idea cemented, like, you don't see it fulfilling. It's like,
I mean, it's on both sides for me. Like I said, I try not to really think about it as the aspect of a family, because right now I know I'm not in a relationship. I know I'm not in a position to love a man at his the full capacity that I know I can. And I really, I would never ever get into something and I never want to get into something and not be ready for it. Do you know what I'm saying? I would never want someone to be with me and not know how to love me fully. So I'm not going to do that to somebody else. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're ready to be with me. Yeah. But on the flip side, I also feel it career-wise, as in I'm not where I want to be. And I have progressed quite a lot, yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Why can't that be a driving force as well? This is what I'm saying with us in our 20s, yeah? If we haven't reached the end yet, we feel like we haven't done nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, all those little steps we're making towards, appreciate them, because it's only going to get you there. Without these, you can't go there. You know what I mean?
I think like the saying, life is a marathon, it's not a race. Like, everyone's got their different lanes, and
pace,
just because
everything.
and just because like your friend might be doing the same thing as you and they might be at point X and you're still at point B, doesn't mean you're not doing good for you. But I get what Hannah's saying, because like in my career, like my chosen profession, I'm still a paralegal, and I'm just like, by now I should really be a solicitor. Do you know, I should be qualified. But it's kind of just the way of the game. Like, you have to be lucky. It's like drawing a needle from a haystack. But it's just like, another thing, I don't want to be in my 30s and qualifying to be a solicitor. Like, I kind of want to achieve it before I turn 30. Like, that's something I want to do. And
then you think about having a baby, and let's be honest, babies slow you down.
Exactly. They do. So for me in my career, I'm a paralegal now, and in the law circuit, what happens is they're changing it now, but the path is you do your law degree, then you go on to do an LPC, and then essentially you would try and get a training contract. That training contract's 2 years before you qualify. So now if I'm thinking, I'm 27, I want to do my training contract, which is 2 years, that's what?
So you got to wait to start in 29.
Well, yes,
and then you do the 2 years from 29.
No, so say in my law firm now, they're saying I won't get a training contract till 2023. Yeah. So that's what, when I'm 29, yeah? 2 years, 30, 31. When am I having a child? Do you understand? Like, it's just a lot. Right now, I'm just feeling the pressure.
But have you done your LPC?
Yeah, I've done my
LPC.
LPC.
So you passed it. All your degrees and that
all my degree is done.
So then you can still get that training contract at 35 and still have a kid, because you're basically just working still. You've done all your degrees. Think about it. I haven't. Why are you laughing? Why?
No, but even me, the age you made me.
The
age. Same. The age.
You're rushing everything.
Same. The age. When you said 35, I was like.
When you said 35, I got shook. I was like, nah, that's late.
I haven't fully qualified as an accountant yet. I've got my accounting degree, but I still got to do 6 more exams before I'm fully qualified. Yeah.
God.
What?
No, man, because I just like these kind of professions, it's just a lot.
It's a lot.
It is. But this is what I'm saying. That's why I understand her pressure. And I understand it, because I'll be honest.
So our producers just asked us, how was coming out of uni and adjusting to like the real world?
Madness. I could not believe I had an accounting degree and still stacking shelves in Iceland.
Actually, no, big facts.
Vexed.
Big facts.
I'm looking at man next to me and I'm thinking, man's on £7 something with you. But I'm an accountant, B, but I'm not yet. I've got a degree. Yeah. That's it.
And do you know what I realised? That having a degree doesn't mean shit. It don't mean shit, because people were looking at my degree, and just thinking like, all right, yeah, you got a degree, what now? But then they wouldn't give me jobs. I
went to assessment centres, yeah? I went to big assessment centres for placement years. So that's experience, right? I'm going with Oxford students. I was the only person who went to a college, uni in South London. Everyone else was Oxford and Cambridge. He had experience with father in his accountancy firm. He was doing this, and I'm sitting there thinking, they're gonna take them because of the experience. It don't even matter about what we're studying. Do you get what I mean? And that's when I realized, when I left uni and I started applying, and I'm thinking, this degree's not doing nothing. All it got, man, was exemptions.
It doesn't do nothing.
It made sure instead of taking 13 ACCA exams, I only got to take 7.
Yeah.
And I had to pay for the 6 that
And
I
this
did
is
in
why-
uni to exempt.
And to be fair, this is why I actually kind of respect the people that didn't go uni. Do you know why?
Right.
Shall I tell you why? Because number one, they ain't got this debt. This stupid debt.
I don't respect them.
No, I rate them. I
Why?
do.
I don't respect them because I respect people that go uni as well.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying I don't. I'm not
No,
saying.
I'm
But
just
I
saying.
just.
So
I just feel
right
like.
the respect back, fam.
I'm not saying.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is.
We don't respect you, man, fam. Yeah.
But that's what I'm. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, no, but
you see what I'm saying? I wasn't getting onto them. I'm saying I respect them, but I also respect the man that go uni.
No, of course.
No,
but
you don't respect us, man.
Who's them? Don't say them.
Yeah,
My man was,
exactly.
hey, don't say them.
No, but what I'm saying is.
Hey,
Hannah,
thank you.
Hannah said, we don't respect you, fam. I didn't say that. That's what I'm trying to
Okay,
say.
fair
It's like-
enough. But let's be honest, though. It's not that. I just think, allow it.
But
fam.
then, okay.
You've just said you came out of uni with an accounting degree and stacking shelves.
Charleston Ison, of
Do you
course.
know how mad that
It
is
is
to
mad.
me?
It's crazy.
No, it
but
is mad.
It's mad and it's crazy.
You've even gone with him and said facts.
No,
facts.
no, I
We
agree.
just celebrate each other like
Of course.
dead thing. Like
No,
there's
but-
no way. Like there's no way.
Of course.
And by all means, it's not nothing bad, man. To you, lot, this is your profession. But me, I used to feel so ashamed of myself and so embarrassed that I never went uni.
But that's society, though. That's what.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You see how he
and then
went-
for you lot to tell me you lot done 3-4 years of this thing and coming round doing a job where maybe I'm probably even a supervisor and you're no, that's rude.
But then this is where it flips. This is where it flips.
Yeah, go on.
Because once I become fully qualified, it's
Yeah.
a madness.
Yeah, but it's
And
going
that's
to
where
take you
it
how
flips.
long to get there, though?
A year and a half from now. Same way it's gonna take a year and a half before you drop your album.
It's going to take me a
All
year
right.
and a half.
Okay. So.
I actually like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's I'm not getting onto you. I'm
No,
saying
no, I hear it.
it's the same time level. Like, yeah, okay, I get the negative where I've come out and I've got to now pay for my exams that I've done in uni as exemptions. But I've already paid 36 racks. I'm paying. But so why have I now got to come out and then pay again for
36.
Fam.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't.
27, but then add up all the
Bursaries
add
and
up
stuff.
everything, you get me?
Yeah.
It's
Do you
looking
see-
at like a
do you know-
50k debt, cuz. So what?
That is broad daylight robbery.
100%. 100%. But that's the system though, innit? I didn't understand. This is what I'm saying. You see, when I was younger, I didn't understand how the world works. But now
And that's
I
why
do.
I feel like it's important when you do have kids and whatever.
To tell them.
You need to tell them
Of
and
course.
instill it in them that, do you know what? Yeah, for me, when I have my children, I'm not gonna pressurize the uni thing.
Yeah,
for me,
yeah,
I
yeah.
want them to do their GCSEs
Yeah.
and their A levels.
Yeah.
And then cut whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. If you
After.
want to go to
They
uni,
can
go
even
to
do
uni.
BTEC for me,
But
bro.
if you I'm not saying it could be A level or BTEC.
okay,
but I'm
cool.
saying what you don't have to go to uni. It's not a must for you to go to uni.
Are you the same with that car now? You don't care whether your child goes uni or not.
I'm gonna put it like this: when he's 16,
Why is it a he?
I don't know. Sorry.
No, but put it out in existence. You want a son, get yourself a
I
son.
want my son
fam.
first, still, yeah, of course.
I'm the same, bruv.
When he reaches 16, before he goes college, I'm gonna say, do you have a plan, big man? Yeah.
Oh, thank
Before he even reaches college, because I'm not even on the. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
College and that. I'm not
But what I'm saying is, do you have a plan? If he sits there and goes, go college. You don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
You don't know what you're doing. Maybe you might find something in college that you enjoy. Go to a college open day. You might find a course in engineering or something and be like, ooh, this is kind of lit.
Yeah.
But if you got a plan and you show me it, I'll look at it and it's feasible, because obviously by then I should be business.
Right.
minded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
100.
if I look at it and I'm saying,
Not trying to crush your dreams, but
Go
you
on.
know they have to finish.
I was
They
just
have to
about
stay in
I
school until
wanted
they're
to say that
18.
is- I wanted
They're
to
not
say
allowed
that.
to leave.
What? Since when?
since
Since-
After my year, they
Yeah.
done that. Yeah. After
Since
my
when?
year, they did that.
What?
you
Your
mean?
year? No,
Yeah.
I could
Homeschool.
have dropped out of college though. I'm in
No.
the year below you guys.
No,
Yeah,
you're
no,
not allowed.
it's-
Your
it-
mum would have
Yeah.
gone to prison.
Yeah. You after our year.
No,
our
fam.
year.
mum.
Our year was the last year where you could go straight into work at 16. Now
all
you
right,
can't.
18, let him go at 18. Same thing's happening at 18 then.
This is
What's
what I'm
your plan?
saying.
Yeah.
So
What's your plan?
yeah. So
But this is why I'm saying It's the way of the system. Because I'm saying at 16, if he wanted to come out, he could come out into the world. But now they've got them trapped till 18. So no, but it's true, bruv. Schools like jail, man. They just teach you rubbish.
Fam,
There is,
college, they didn't teach us. All we done was
Bro.
copy from a book with art.
This Donny, let me
That's
say
how I
something.
passed
No,
my science BTEC
hold
in
on,
school.
fam.
I
Let me
just
say
copy
this.
all-
Let me say this. Yeah, I've written up my work. Yeah, I've written up my work. I've got a distinction for it. Yeah. He goes, let me grab your work. So I said, no problem, have it. Yeah. I said, just don't copy it word for word. Why have I now come into a meeting that I've handed over work? I said, Josh, cuz I gave you my thing and you've copied title, everything, you know. The way he started it, I was like, yo, this guy's crazy.
Nah.
Man took the whole first paragraph and tried to change the rest. I'm thinking, bro. I
They
said,
knew
They
from
knew
there.
already.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not saying when you're copying you are some idiot, but I'm telling you, you got to clock it like this. It's the way they think, yeah?
Yeah.
These men who don't go uni, it's like you lot. You got to clock the way they think. Certain people I spoke to who go uni and they're so close-minded.
Yeah.
I can't talk to them. I'm like, they're doing... Nah, I don't believe it. It's not been written down. All right. So what do you mean it ain't been written down? What, it can't be true?
Yeah.
What, because they haven't put it in a book in front of you, what, it can't be true?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like everything in the world is just to make you formed and shape how it wants you to be. And that's why I think in the 20s, it's crazy because people are seeing things from Insta and seeing, oh, he dropped out uni, but now he's a millionaire. Maybe I need to do it. No, you don't. You're doing, yeah, but this is what I'm saying. You're doing your uni degree. Be happy doing it and finish it. And do you know what I mean? Don't look at other people. I didn't ever once think looking at my friends going out on a Monday or something and go, oh, if I weren't studying right now, I could be with them. I was focused on my thing. Do you
Yeah,
know what I
because
mean?
obviously that's what you wanted to do.
But this is what I'm saying. It's like after you finish uni, you then start to see more. It's like when you're in uni, it's like you're trapped for them 3 years. You don't see nothing past your degree.
Yeah.
You don't see nothing past it. There's no life for you. All you see is let me apply for jobs. Let me apply. Let me get this
I
job.
didn't
Let me
even
get this
apply
job.
for jobs in uni.
See it? So then that's his proactiveness. Was you being proactive for you to build for
No,
your
but
30s?
it wasn't even like that. For me, it was kind of like, number one, my uni did not equip me to like apply and know what to do. Like they didn't equip me in sense where, right, it was kind of like just get your degree and kind of will leave you out to the world.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really equipped in that sense of like firms. It was talking to other students that I realised that in law you've got Magic Circle firms, Silver Circle firms, and all of that. I didn't even know that. And then you got your high street firms. But I don't know. I just uni. I was like you said. I had kind of like just had tunnel vision. For me,
That's
it was
it.
like get through first year, get through second
Second
year,
year.
and then get a flipping.
That's a prison sentence, no?
Get your 2-1 and cut, because for me, I'm not getting a 2-2 because there was no way I was going to go to graduation with a 2-2 and they're saying my name. Oh yeah, Natalie,
think I
come up.
would've went?
I wouldn't have gone
You think I
because
would've went?
in the book it even has the list of all the names and
What,
2-2.
you- yeah,
nah,
nah.
dead. Do you think I'm?
What's wrong with a 2-2?
No, dead.
I heard they used
know
to
what?
call it Desmond, like a tutu, Desmond tutu.
Yeah,
Hey,
dead.
big man thing.
What is it like? Why
So-
do people get
So
so
you
upset
get,
about
you get a
2-2?
third. Is there a third or
So it
just
goes.
failed?
No, so it goes first 2-1, 2-2, then third, and then you just get no honours. So you get a pass with no honours.
But then,
And then
I'll be honest.
So what's wrong with a 2-2? Because that
No,
sounds
that's
like
what
a
I'm
C
saying.
to me
Uh,
or a B.
That sounds like
Do you know what I mean? Like it seems
No.
wrong.
But
So
when
let-
employers are looking at you, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, she got a degree and she got a 2-2. If you get a 2-1 and up, they're like, yeah, this person worked hard. They
But
got
then this
power.
is
They
what.
still
But
did look at Khan as well because
thank
they
you.
had all
But
the people from Watford.
what my guy and what I'm saying is, I've got people who finish with a 2-2. They all work for the government. I don't work for no government. I got hired in them. That's what I'm saying. It's all rubbish. It's all until you get to the interview, how you sell yourself, and that is it. They
it's
don't
about
care
who
about your
you-
qualifications.
about
Yeah,
who
who
you
you
Who you know,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So you see
No,
that
I
point.
agree with you.
See that point where you said you were speaking to the students and you were finding out all this information. That's just life. We don't have to be in uni to get to that stage. We
And
just
that's
have
the
to
point I'm
speak.
making.
No,
That
that's
my
what I'm saying, though.
my child, I will not enforce them to go to uni.
Uni, no.
If they turn around and say to me, Mum, I don't want to go to school, I want to go out to work, go and work. Mum, I want to get an apprenticeship. Oh, by all means, get an
I
apprenticeship.
wish I'd done that. I
Same.
would have been accounting manager by
Do you know
now.
what I mean?
Do you get
Same.
what I mean?
That's what I'm
Done.
saying. Or, Mum, I got business. Like you said, if you're coming with a business plan, you think it's gonna. Do you know what? Do that. My
Mm-hmm.
mum has always said, even if you wanted to be a dustbin man, be the best dustbin man you could be.
Yeah.
All this forcing education thing is long. It's actually long because I don't feel like school has really equipped us for everyday life.
No.
Nothing
It
at
hasn't.
all.
Exactly.
Nothing at all.
So for me, it's just long forcing our children, and it's especially in African culture, it's a big deal. Like, I remember my mum was putting me in Saturday school at the age of like maybe 7 or 8, preparing me for 11 plus exams. Did I?
Oh yeah,
I didn't even get.
Yeah, I'll be sorry.
Yeah,
I had bad tutors.
Yeah, I had
tutors.
tutors as well. Still.
Did I get into any of the grammar schools? No.
Did you know?
I didn't get into one. My mum made me do I don't know if you ever heard of these schools, but Tiffin Girls, Wellington Girls.
I got into Wellington Girls.
I didn't get into none. I
got
did.
into all my schools I got into.
So why did you go?
Where'd you go?
Yeah, why did you go there?
Shut
Sorry.
up, because my brother was there, innit? I went
Crown
Lamfranc.
Point.
But why?
Crown Point.
I went Lamfranc. I got into all my schools. I got into Wellington Girls, and my mum was so upset that I didn't choose. And I said, I don't want to go Wellington Girls.
Do you know me? I got into Mitch and Vale's. Mitch and Vale at the time, but it's now St. Mark's. Yeah. My mum cried. She cried because if you know Mitch and Vale, like Mitch and Vale was the shittest school in. Melbourne.
Is it? I thought she was crying of happiness.
No, Mitch and Vale.
I don't know about Mitch and
It
Vale.
was Mitch and Vale and Tamworth Man at the time.
Yeah.
So it's changed to St. Mark's and Harris Academy now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But that's
Harris Academy Merton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the shitty school. Like, so she was like, look, she's like, you see, look what you've done. You didn't study hard. Now look, you're going to Mitch and Vale. And I was like, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's mad. I literally, I sailed.
You're bigger than
I sailed through them exams. I didn't find them hard. I mean, I had my tutoring up, but I sailed through my exams, and I was quite proud of myself. But at the time, I didn't care because all I cared about was getting into Lamfranc, which I knew I was because my brother was there already, so it would have happened. But I got into all the schools that I wanted to get into. I think the only thing, and that's always happened for me, even college, I got into all the colleges I wanted to get into. But I think, for me, I think even what you were saying about education, GCSEs is the biggest lie on this planet.
Oh, 100%.
I was 16, drowning myself with mugs of coffee, trying to keep myself up to revise, you know.
That's mad. I didn't revise for my GCSE.
No, I did. I revised so hard. I was like every single after school revision
Same.
class. I was on it. Like, and not only that, I had been kicked out a year before that, so I had a lot of It's all right. It's all right.
You had a lot of catching up to do.
I had a lot of catching up to do, but I'm not gonna lie, I was smart. Well, I still am. But in school, even when I got kicked out, I came back to do an exam, and I still done better than people that weren't there. Do you know what I'm saying? So I always knew I was gonna do kind of well in my exams, but I made sure I was just like I had to.
I remember
had to be on it.
in the assemblies just before our GCSEs, my teacher would be like, "Are you aware of how important this will dictate your whole life?"
Yeah.
I'm looking back at it like,
you know, employers
shut
don't
the fuck
even
up.
look at your GCSEs.
No.
I got 2 Ds, yeah? Don't judge me. I got a D because I had an argument with my boyfriend just before I went into the exam. My ex at the time, and he threw it. I do.
Just go with the killer. I'm telling you, he actually chose violence.
chose violence,
No,
yeah.
he did. I don't
You
mind,
love
fam.
man,
I do
innit?
like man, fam. What? I like them.
Embrace it.
You get me?
Hi, my name's Hannah.
Exactly. And I like man.
There we go.
Yeah? All right.
And man love her.
Yeah, and man love me. Man love me. Stop.
He said,
You know the worst.
Relax.
You know the
You're telling
worst.
us to stop.
That was
you're
like,
doing
that
your
was like
foolishness.
some sex hotline.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
man
man.
love me.
She's about to drop the number. Call 0208.
Yeah.
She's ready. She's ready.
No, but yeah, they literally did that. They dictated they made it seem like this is the most important thing. And my head of year, Miss Page, always used to say, "Oh, if you don't pass, I'll probably end up seeing you in McDonald's and you'll be asking me, do you want fries with that?" She used to say that all the time. And I used to think to myself, there's no way I'm working in McDonald's. There's no way. It can't be me, you know. It can't, fam. Like, I used to genuinely feel like that.
Let me say something. You see something quickly, yeah?
Go on.
You see teachers, innit? Cool. I had one teacher, yeah. I remember she actually was a teacher because she loved teaching, innit? Like, that's what, like, her husband was up in it. But you see teachers, yeah, and I'm sorry, innit? Some teachers, me personally, I feel, yeah, that have the big mouths like that, yeah. They're the ones that have the least ambition.
They have nothing in their lives.
Because they've got the knowledge in it that they're so called supposed to be teaching you, but then what are they doing with it?
Yeah.
They're all complaining, saying, "Oh, this and that." But hold on, you're supposed to be teaching me this but I'm sorry, you're not teaching. You're just reading from a book.
100%.
Like, but not all teachers, because I can put my hands up and say that I had some very good teachers who actually did care and actually want you to learn and actually do well in life, innit? But the majority of the teachers, they don't know nothing and they're worthless as well. Innit?
No, 100. And I think that's a lot where all this pressure comes from.
Yeah, it does.
This is not just pressure that we genuinely
it's
put on
true.
ourselves.
I
you
never
know?
thought about it like
A
that.
lot of the time, this is pressure that started from when we was young. Look at even trying to get into school, into thinking about our secondary schools. Look at the exams, all these things. And these teachers genuinely just put these things in your head that make you feel like I need to do this, or I'm not gonna be good in life, or I'm not gonna excel the way I want to excel. Do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like even what was we talking about in the car when you were saying that the light switch, and I said it's funny how our parents said that
mum and Jules used to say, don't put the light on, it's illegal. Police are gonna stop me.
I genuinely still thought it was illegal.
Oh,
and
it's
I said it's funny how
It's
your
not.
parents tell you something
You see what
that's not true,
Yeah.
but it
That's
what I'm
stays
saying.
with you
And
so
that drives
long,
you
and that happens with being in school. That's happened with our teachers. So we've gone through life thinking to ourselves that we need to do this, or you know, we've been told we go to school, we go uni or college, go uni, get a degree, and you'll be in your field.
Yeah.
And then it's like when it doesn't go that way, you're thinking, wait, hold on.
My
this
life is
what-
a
this
mess.
Like the plan, fam.
Yeah.
What do I do?
One parent I know used to tell their kids they'll die, fam, if they keep that light on. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's mad. No, but what
They went a bit far.
Yeah, that's a bit deep.
Wow.
but what I'm saying is like, it's what they cement into you
Yeah.
to make you not do what you think you're not supposed to do.
Yeah,
do
but
you know
that
what I mean?
doesn't prepare you for the
No,
world.
that's what I'm
because
saying. It's
even
mad.
me,
I'm saying it's mad.
I've had to teach myself about credit and tax and stuff like that, because even obviously, you know, doing music, I had an accountant. Fam, I got in trouble, innit? I didn't pay tax at one point.
Oh yeah, I let me shut up.
No, my thing's all sorted now. But I did not
But
pay
hold on,
tax,
hold on,
fam.
hold on.
It was peaking. I was like 19, 20 years old, and they're telling me, yeah, you gotta pay this. I just be, can I make a payment plan? Yeah. They're like, how much? I said £30. The lady was like, you're not doing that. On the phone to me, she's like, we're not gonna accept that. There's no way you can pay £30
Trying
a
to pull
month.
up payment plan to HMRC.
Yeah, I tried it. And when I tell you this, my tax was like, I don't care. The tax was over 8K.
Okay, mine's not that bad.
Mine was, but I was making bread. So it's
Okay,
different,
yeah,
innit? I was
yeah.
making mad bread at that age. So it's, but like, I had to teach myself all these things because no one ever told me. Even I was sitting there chatting to the accountant, she's telling me things, I'm yawning in her face thinking, I don't know.
Can I ask you a question then? So you see when she said the thing about the degree and you went, thank you, that accountant boss you with that degree, helping you
I
with
get
your
what his
tax.
point is.
I get that, but
So you
Not
still
really,
need them
but-
in life. It's a 50-50. But that's what I'm saying.
I
It's
don't need them in life, but what I'm saying is it's peak that you lot will genuinely go to uni for as long as you do, and then you're still not able to really. It's still hard to get into the
To get
field
what
that
you're
you
doing,
want to get
yeah,
into.
I
It's
feel
like
you,
when
I
we
feel
had that conversation with Nico and we were saying on his thing where he was like, oh, he would go to jobs and there'll be people in uni in the same position, position, and he's just looking at them like,
You do have that feeling. You do look at them like,
ugh.
why are you here?
Yeah, why
fam?
are you
Like,
here?
Are you not embarrassed? Like,
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? The fact that I'm doing a job,
But that's life though.
I'm doing the same job as you, but this is why I'm saying there's two, like, this pressure has been instilled from the
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah, because I would, like I said with the Ashton, I would sit there and think, nah, man, I'm not doing good enough.
You
in
feel
life.
shame,
But I just
yeah.
got my degree.
Exactly.
Why am I not over the moon? Do you get what I mean? But you just got to learn. I feel like you kind of got to not accept how
Yeah.
your life's gone, but it's not accept like what you're made for, but accept how your life's gone. And now you just got to move forward and change it. And that's it. It's like you can't look back and think, okay, I've wasted all this time and I haven't got this now. That's fine, it's gone. You're not going to get them years back. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Now you
yeah.
just got to keep going. Because if you're in 5 years from now, if you're still saying the same things, then you've just made the same mistake for a decade. Do you get what I mean? So I
agree.
feel like you just got to move forward now, man. No matter whether you got kids or whether you don't have kids or whatever, like, you got some people who have kids that don't even want their kids.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then you could look at them and be like, oh, why, how comes they got blessed with a kid? But
No, it's
do
true.
you know what I mean? It's like, it's not your time yet. When the thing is, like I'm saying, you see how they got kids and they don't want them kids.
Yeah.
It wasn't their time.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
God don't want you lot to have kids just for
Yeah.
the sake of having kids.
No,
He wants you lot
100%.
set up. So that's why I'm saying you just got to let that next 5 years play out. If the next 5 years you lot are still sitting there on this podcast saying the same thing, then I don't know.
I think for me, I do have to just let it be now. It's time to let it be.
Man said 5 years, you know. Do you know how old I'll be in 5 years?
Why do you think I ignored that?
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Entertaining that.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
not entertaining.
Why?
Because that's your
Can't
opinion.
fully
That's
speak
nice
in
and that,
sense,
but
you
I'm just not even because
Like,
I'm not.
you definitely
I'm
made
making sense
no,
because
you definitely.
let me say-
No, hold on. You
Go on.
definitely made sense, but I'm sorry, it's not. It's just not the way. 5 years.
You want it to
Count it
be in
on
5.
your hands.
I'm not going off what I think you lot should have in 5 years. I'm going off what you lot said you need and want in 5 years. No,
I
you lot-
never said
no,
5 years. I said him 2.
Yep, exactly. So what I'm saying is by 5
Nah,
years,
man.
what I'm saying, she's not
You ain't
helping.
making it,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
You
ain't
ain't
helping.
making it.
Thank you. So what I'm saying, by 5 years, if you haven't had that too, I'm gonna have to look at it and say, so what? What
Yeah,
did you
what
change? No, I wouldn't. I didn't say
No,
that.
no,
I didn't say
no,
that. I
no,
didn't
no,
say
no,
that. I
no,
didn't
no,
say
yeah,
that.
I caught that
I
one
didn't
for
say
you.
that. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is, like, I'm not gonna ask you. So what have you done? Why have you not got a kid yet? Nah. But I'm gonna be like, what happened for the next 5 years?
In 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think no one will see me. I'll
Nah,
probably hide in
man.
a rock.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to hide under
Is that
a
just
rock.
personal though? Sorry, is that just that's not pressure from anything? That's just yourself that you feel like I ain't got a kid. I'm upset now, or is that because of everything in the world? You said no one's gonna see you.
I'll be really sad. Like, really, really sad.
You'll
I
have
don't
a
even
kid.
think you'll even have the time. If you have a child in 5 years, I don't even think you'll have the time to be sad. I think you'll be so gassed that you have a child that it won't even come into your head that you had a child within
that's what I'm
these
saying.
5 years.
That's what she's saying. If she didn't have a child, she'd be.
Oh,
she'll
sorry.
hide
I
under
thought
a
you said
rock.
if you do. Oh, my bad.
What if
That's
I
what
had?
she
What
wants,
if,
Hannah. You're not
Sorry.
listening.
what if I have
That's
a
what
child?
she
I'll
wants.
hide in the rock. No, me
Yeah,
and my
that's what I
child.
was sitting
No.
here thinking.
Hannah's
Like,
thinking, wait.
confused.
I had to
No.
switch
Yeah,
sides.
that's what you want, fam.
No, me and my child will be. You see
Yeah,
us
it's
on the
like
high
oh,
road.
matching and that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Trust me. You know, I'm gonna
even-
see every festive day. My child will be.
Even
dressing
my
up on
next car is
festive
planned.
holidays.
Like, I'm not even joking. So I've got Audi A3. I'm telling like my next car, which is I'm due to change it next year, is gonna be a Q3 because this is my family car. Like me
Yeah.
and my children in the car seats, we're rolling in the Q3.
That's a nice car.
Do you know what I mean? Come on.
But I'm not gonna lie. See, that's even another thing. The driving thing. In fact, I'm not even gonna talk about it.
Talk.
No, man,
Talk.
it's a trigger, bro.
Why? It's your 20s. Talk about it.
I've been learning how to drive since I was 18. My Josh, don't.
Like, ready to leave? I thought you were about
Josh,
to.
don't.
Come on.
Hey, I didn't say. Hey, I held myself. Hey,
Can I just ask you a question? And it's not to trigger you. So why do you think you haven't passed yet?
That one,
Really
that's baffled
quickly.
me, though.
Money situations.
Okay,
That's the
fine.
only reason.
Okay, fine.
I was learning to drive, and then
You said
so
you
when I was
naked.
18, I was learning to drive,
Mm.
but then I really wanted to move out. So I
Fine.
said, let me put it on hold and just move out.
oh, that's different then.
Yeah,
got your,
that's
priorities,
different.
innit?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, I feel like every single time I committed to learning, something happened.
How many hours have you had then, like since you've been 18?
So many.
Oh, Hannah, come on now.
Then you're
Just
wasting money
pass.
then, because if you're not actually doing it like in.
But
like,
that's what I'm saying.
So
but
you can
I wasn't-
drive?
Yeah.
Like,
So
you can't
then
drive,
what
man,
you waiting
haven't
for?
passed.
I just can't.
Bro.
No, I can
it
drive
don't
to my
count,
mum's
man, it don't
house.
count. Do you know why I
I
don't
said,
know?
unless you
No,
show
no, no,
man, you got
No,
it.
do you know why I
you
don't
ain't
hear
got
that?
it.
The amount of people that.
Not passport.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of
License.
people, that's why I just say I can't drive, because so many people have just hurt my feelings by telling me, well, you don't
She
have
trying
a
to say,
pinky.
aye, she said, you
You
know,
don't
good,
have-
you know.
You don't have a pinky, so you can't drive. You can't drive. But I can drive to my mum's, though. That's driving, though. Do you know what I'm saying? I can drive. If you tell me to drive somewhere, I can drive there. I just can't stop and park. It's not going to happen. But I can drive there. I can parallel park, but I can't reverse around the corner.
So how
And
can
I
you?
can't-
Hold
So
on.
you can't drive.
No, that baffles me. Josh, you drive. How can you parallel park, but you
you
can't
can't
reverse
reverse
around the corner?
No, but do you know
I've
what?
never done it.
But hold on.
It's
Do you know
like
what?
parallel, bro, but just do
But
it around
I've
the
never
corner.
done it, so how can I say I've done it?
But really and truly,
I've
you don't
parallel
really.
parked. I've never parked into a bay. Well, that would probably be simple, but I've never done that. I can do roundabouts. I can do a 3-point turn. I can do all these things. But those maneuvers are the two things I can't do.
If you can parallel, you're good, because there's people with license that can't parallel park.
Well, I don't know. I never said how good I am, but I've done it. Do you know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is that with this driving thing, I've done so many hours. I just haven't been consistent with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And for me, my thing is genuinely, it's not a joke. It's not like I've decided, no, I'm not going to do it. I've genuinely been in a position where, yes, I'm driving, I'm doing what I need to be doing. And then for some reason, it's like, you got to move house. or this situation, I got kicked out by my mum.
Life
And
happens.
it's like life has genuinely happened, and it's like I have to put it on hold.
No,
I can't keep. Fam, it's that 250, 360
Can I ask a
a
question?
month.
Can I ask a question? Do you feel like with how much experience you've had, you just need to do like 5 lessons to remind yourself and then go for your test?
Nah, man, I got to do some maneuvers, bruv.
Oh yeah, no, of course, but
Yeah, I think I'll probably say about 5 to 10 more lessons that I think I'll pass.
Aye, 5 2-hour lessons, you're good.
it's true.
Literally. Don't do no 1 hour lessons. Only
Yeah,
do
I
one-
only do 2
yeah,
hour lessons.
yeah.
5 2 hours.
I pass on
I've
1 hour
only
lesson.
done-
I pass on 1 hour lessons though.
So before we started the pandemic, I said to myself, I'm gonna pass this year. Yeah, had my driving instructor, and he said to me, "Raw, I ain't seen you in a year and a half, and you still are like you can still drive. So well done." I said, "Okay, good."
It's like riding a bike though.
Yeah.
And then
Manual,
and
automatic.
manual.
Well
Good.
done.
And
What do you want to say about good?
Automatic is lazy drivers, man.
Yeah, me.
Lazy.
Thank you.
What, you have an
Lazy.
automatic license?
Yes, and I will. Hey, do you know? Cool. What?
So how can
Alright, do you want? Alright,
I'm
what?
not saying
How
a
can
word.
I? Alright, cool.
No,
Do you want me to
no,
explain?
no,
No, hold on,
because I was
wait.
talking.
No, carry on. Now, carry on. I've got you because I remember this one. Let me say comfy in it. I remember.
It don't matter either way, but I was just saying, oh, cha, I ain't got the energy. Go ahead. No, I ain't got the energy. I ain't got the energy.
No. Hey, do your thing.
What
No,
you're saying?
I'm just saying, like, with my license, I know I'm gonna pass soon. Eventually. I even still need to do my theory. They keep pushing it back. I've already done it. It ran out. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, I know eventually I will do it, but it does make me feel like, I'll be honest, it makes me feel like a failure to see everybody else driving. And it really bothers me. Even this, and I know like you guys as drivers might not mean it, but even when you don't make jokes, like even my other friend drivers will make joke like, you can catch the bus. Okay, I've been catching bus for how long? It's not a problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Or I can get in the Uber. It's not a problem. But it's such a trigger for me because I really want to be on you lot's level. Like, I really want to have a license. I really want to drive.
Yeah, I was gonna just say, don't rush to get the car because that thing is
Oh, no.
cash
I don't care for the car. I don't care for the car.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
You saying that, yeah, you're saying, oh, you want to be on the same level as us, this and that. But you're the only one out of us that doesn't live with their parents still.
Yeah,
Do you
facts.
get what I'm saying? So you saying that.
Oh yeah. So
You shit.
What was that face,
I tried to work out what you're saying. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm thinking,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
I still live with my mum.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I get it.
Anyway, yeah.
I had a lapse. I had a lapse.
But do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you had other things to sort out, innit?
Yeah.
Like, cool, yeah. I was lucky that when I was obviously going through my life so that I didn't have to think about, oh yeah, I need to move out, this and that. So like that's when it comes back to me saying everyone's time is different for different things, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So you saying that once you get a license, we could then be saying, oh hold on, you got a license and you're living out.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
living
yeah.
by yourself, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah, remember
not a
I said
big
that
deal, innit?
I've outgrown my mum's house. Like I need to
Yeah.
get out of there, man.
Yeah.
I love her. Please don't think I don't, but I need to get out.
Yeah. I get that.
No, of
I
course.
get that.
But this is what I'm saying. Like he said at the beginning, yeah, it's like I feel it comes from others. That's the only way the pressure comes from it. I don't feel like it's within yourself. I think it just comes from others and what other people have and you see in your lifetime.